I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Muted microphones work best, brother. Can you guys hear me? Muted microphones work best, brother. Can you guys hear me? Muted microphones work best, brother. Can you guys hear me? Muted microphones work best.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Cap, can you hear me on one on the right? Cap, can you hear me on radio one on the right?
Roll left, roll left.
Hey, Cap, can you hear me on one on the right? Or correction, two on the right.
Checking in on 2 right here, 143.25.
I got you loud and clear.
There we go. So you said 212s and 238s, correct?
Yeah, firm.
And what would my code be?
You'd be 1722. Go ahead and set your bingo to 4,000.
2.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Radio check mids.
Lima Charlie, you're on Discord too.
Thank you, I fixed it. Uh, 1-9.
Two checking in on mids.
Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie. Dragon 1, taxi to Cat 2.
Alright, 2, when you're ready, go ahead and grab Cat 3. I'll grab Cat 1, and we'll do a simultaneous launch. And to offset from Dragon 1 getting into the RAS, we'll just go refuel first.
2. Hey, could you walk me through that custom sequence real quick?
Yeah, so if you go to HSI and you go to data.
Yep.
Alright, you're going to want to go to sequence 2, which would be OSB 15. Twice, because you're going to box it, and then it's going to move on after you unbox it and move on.
Hold on, I fucked it. Alright, I got it, yep. So, sequence 2.
Yep, and then you're going to go to OSB 1 and sequence UFC. And from here, you'd have your waypoint. So you would insert whatever waypoint number, enter. Insert waypoint number and enter to give you, like, if you had 2 Marshall points. And then I pick another point, like, say, waypoint 10 that we're not going to use as the target. This way, it'll give you, when you sequence, it'll give you the line between the 2 spots we're marshalling. And then what'll happen is it'll also give you where you're targeting, which will get like a little diamond on it, because you'll see like which one is selected for the waypoint designation. So you can see where the line you should fly, and then you can see your targeting pod. Now, I always overwrite the same waypoint again because I don't have to make any changes to my custom sequence. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes good sense. So I've got the sequence just for now as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have 10 at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're going to change that. You can delete. You just hit the sequence UFC and you can delete, insert, whatever. I'm going to wait till we get there. He's going to tell us where to marshal, and we'll go from there.
All right, cool. See, I know like the base level of the systems, but then implementing them with the whole, game plan and guys on the ground, it makes a lot more sense and it's a lot more in depth. It's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully that fixes... Alright, checking some of these sound things here.
Here, I have to set my code once we're in the air for the LTDR.
Yep, just on the targeting pod. And I'm ready when you are.
Cool. 2 taxiing to Cat 3.
My silly voice attack is still not working. I gotta figure out why.
It just made me so happy to just tell them to remove the wheel chocks.
Yeah, and here I'm having to actually go through the menus.
Remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Something about when I set this up for streaming. Your lights are on, by the way.
For some reason, my trim's not changing. Let me check that. That doesn't make any sense.
Make sure you have your flap set to half. And you've done the reset for trim and FCS.
Yeah, it was my flaps.
I had my wings down because I had it match states. I must have not put that up. So, I have to remember that next time.
Yeah, it gets me sometimes.
Well, with all the controls I have, I sometimes forget to reset them when I get out. Alright, 1 is set on Cat 1.
Two set on Cat 3.
Alright, let me just double check one thing here. Alright, so one thing I do that's pretty critical. I always reference my CAS kneeboard, and I set up my check-in before we get in the air. So all I'm going to do is write down the ordnance that we have, the mission number, and some basic information. So give me just 1 second here.
All right, yeah, cool, man. I like that you talk me through stuff you're doing as lead because it makes everything make sense to me, and it's building blocks.
It comes with the responsibility of one day you may have to do it.
Oh yeah, man. I have no pretensions or timelines on anything, but I can't see why I wouldn't someday. Hopefully,
It's all about time. Alright. Now that we're ready. So we've done the sequential takeoff together before, I forget.
No, I don't think so.
It's a little bit for show, but it's kind of fun. So what's going to happen is I'm going to say flight run 'em up, and you go full burner because of our weight. I'll say 1 is ready. You'll say 2 is ready, and then I'll say salute on my mark. 2, 1, mark, and then you'll salute at that time, and we'll both launch about the same time.
Gotcha.
It's not really probably the most fuel efficient, but it looks cool. And since we're going to get front side gas, who cares?
Yep.
All right, flight, run 'em up. 1's ready.
2's ready.
Salute on my mark. 2, 1, mark. Then go ahead and form up on, I don't see, are you in the air?
Yep, I'm good. I'm on your left of beam.
Okay, go ahead and form up with me.
You want me right fingertip?
Yeah, just parade. Just come close, and then as soon as we're out of the 7-mile deal, we'll go to section cruise, and then we'll just head straight to the tanker.
Gotcha. What you got in the box right now?
313.
Doop.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to Milpow. And are you with me?
Half-mile back coming in now.
Alright, I'm going to back off Milpow. But I do want to start climbing and get out of this air. When you can, reference TACAN 76. Alright, looks like you're coming close enough. I'm going to go full mill. Now, if we had one of our controllers on, we would be calling them on the radio, but we don't. And then just go to section cruise. Again, that means you can go left and right behind me.
How close typically?
Have we not gone over section cruise? My gosh. So that'd be putting my wingtip to my nose, not the missile tip, but the wingtip. And you want to be between 100 and like 500 feet behind me.
Coming in.
But it gives you the freedom to go left or right. Like right now, you can stay on my inside and not have to burn so much fuel.
Yeah, I like it. It's not so intimidating.
Well, as nice as parade formation looks, it's really only good around the boat or landing. Alright, we're going to be rolling out on about 135 here. Now, if you go to the FPass page and you box climb, you'll notice that I'm going to be actually climbing based on FPass speed. Do you see that?
Gotcha.
So we do that. We learned that when we were doing the South Atlantic map a lot. The way we flew it, we didn't have a lot of the bigger MPRS tankers, so we had to be very, very careful with our fuel. And so it's just something we've adopted, and it's a good way to climb. If you maintain that speed and profile at Milpow, it'll get you up to whatever altitude you want, and it'll do it in the most fuel efficient manner.
Roger that. So you're going with your optimum range Mach, basically, right?
Nope. If you go to FPass and box climb, you'll get a second speed above your heading through your speed box.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Flight, go ahead and push 12 left. I'm going to go ahead and level us off. Okay, I forgot. This one is down at 18,000. We made these changes, so we'll descend before we get there. But now, here's where I would use current range. It's saying current range is Mach 0.73. I'm not going to use that right now because we're going to go get fuel, and, well, the taxpayers' dollars don't matter to us, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
So, we're going to go get on with this guy. In fact, you know what? Let's descend because we're going to get close to the other tanker and I don't have to worry about it. Sorry, I kept us lower. I just forgot to accommodate the Harriers, we put the MPRS tanker at a little bit lower altitude and speed.
It's all good. I'm just working on this consistent section cruise and not doing a great job.
It's a little hard when you're in the clouds. I'll turn my formation lights on, but unless you're close, you're not going to see them. Man, where is the cloud deck on this deal? Here we go. Anyhow, if it's at 18,000, we really want to come in about 500 feet underneath. I've got visual on you. Wait a second, where's the other tanker? Hello? Request refueling. Request refueling. Do you see the other tanker up there?
Negative.
Shell 2-1-1-1-1-1. Request rejoin.
Hey, Grendel?
Stand by.
I found him. He was beaming us or something. He's coming at us. Oof. I'm gonna have to offset to the right here.
2. I got a visual too now.
The tricky thing is he'll probably loop and turn in front of us, and then this maneuver is going to be for naught, but we got to go with what we got. I'm really irritated about not having my... Oh, it looks like voice attack is now working. What the heck?
I got my kneeboard page up with my commands. It's kind of blurry, but it's enough for me to figure it out.
Yeah, okay. He's going to turn in front of us, hopefully, and this will work out a little bit. Alright, I'm going to climb us back up to 17.5. Alright, I'm going to go lead, just because I don't know where his exact route is. Yeah, I'm going to go much harder lead right now. I'm guessing he's going to turn and then we're going to look silly.
I'm here through it with you, man.
I think he's turning. Alright, go ahead and switch to my left side.
2.
So the way we do this is I'm actually going to go from left observation to right basket. This way you come up to the left side, you call it in, because DCS only lets you do it on one side, and then I'm going to call it in right after you, and we should both get on about the same time, which means we get off about the same time, and that's good for, you know, just maintaining similar fuel states.
2.
And I'm going to start backing it off.
Which tanker was this again?
Shell 2-1? Alright, so we don't have a... We don't have a guy, obviously, doing this. I wish we did. But we call it on the radio just so people know who's moving around. So I would say Shell 2-1, Dragon 2 flight, established left obs. Dragon 2-1 going from left obs to right basket.
And then would I follow up Dragon 2-2 moving left op to left basket?
That is correct. course I'm not being smooth. That's so funny. Okay, so we're on about the same time. We'll be off about the same time. So go ahead and just go underneath me and leave me space. I'm going to wait for you to move first.
2.
Shell 2-1, Dragon 2-1, going from right basket to right observation. Okay, now that we're established on the right obs, I'm going to roll us out. And we're going to push forward a little bit to get away from him. And we'll pick up speed, and then we'll climb. Alright, we're 22 miles from CP Molly. I want to climb up above him. Let me check the SA page because there are other aircraft up here. Looks like we're okay. Yeah, we're above him. Alright, go back to section cruise. I just got an inlet ice warning.
I just got it too.
Alright, go ahead and push 8 left.
8 left, copy.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to listen to see if there's an attack in progress, or see what comms they've got going on, and then if it's quiet for a moment, I will go ahead and check in. It sounds pretty quiet. Slayer 1-7, Dragon 2 flight.
Dragon 1-1, one away.
Dragon 2 Slayer, just proceed to a CP and a hold there. I'll grab you once we're done with the strike.
Copy CP Molly. See? I listen, I think it's clear, and then he calls in.
Dragon 1 Slayer, I copy your last one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you think nothing's happening, one away. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, that's why I listened for a minute to see, but you never know.
Dragon 1,
me,
a Slayer, a good effects advisory.
he told me to be quiet, so I did.
Ready for PDA. 1 bus, 5 times packs, dead.
Dragon 1, a Slayer, thanks. A BDA is a Dragon 1-1 at a minutes, a 5-3, drop a 1 by GBU 12, destroyed a 1 times bus and a 5 times packs, mission successful. A Dragon 1, a Slayer, you can proceed a race
I'm gonna go ahead
track,
and hold here.
a Naomi, a Willow, a Dragon 2, a Slayer, proceed at a racetrack Escala Elvia, and ascent check if unable.
Say again, one.
Stand by. Slayer 17, Dragon 2, flight. We are 5 miles 180 of CP Molly, Angels 24. Mission number Golf David 1945. Our position altitude remains the same. We are 2 by GBU 12s each, 2 by GBU 38s each, 500 rounds Mike each. Dragon 2-1 laser code 1721. Dragon 2-2 laser code 1722. Playtime 0+45, requesting abort in the clear, and I copy Skyla Elvia.
Slayer, I read back, abort in the clear. Advise ready for a situation update.
Send situation update.
Slayer, at this time, you're one of 2 air players. You have Dragon 1 holding a Willow and Naomi, blocking 20 through 22. Threats in the AO are a small arms, HMG, and RPG. Enemy forces are insurgents occupying the town of Al-Hara. Friendly, a JTAC is in Overwatch, destroying targets of opportunity. A nil artillery at this time. A brief stack, mark, and control through Slayer 17. There are towers in the AO up to 500 feet AGL. Expect Type 2 controls, and we will use the town to deconflict.
I copy lateral separation. Do we have approved blocks?
Dragon 2, a Slayer, if you could hold block 17 through 19.
Roger, affirm, can do. It will affect playtime. If we had our choice, we would be blocks 22 to 26.
Dragon 2, a Slayer, you're approved block 24 through 26.
Copy 24, block 26. Thank you. Okay, do you understand what just happened there?
Yep. For the most part. Yep. He gave us deconfliction, let us know what was going on, and held us here, right?
Well, no, he actually...
Dragon 2, a Slayer, what's your ETA into the AO?
We are 50 miles out. Give us 4 minutes. Go ahead and push, Millpow.
A Slayer, a Dragon 1, a Slayer, advise ready game plan 9.
Roger, stand by 1.
Ready for 9-line.
Oh, he was talking to him.
Ready for 9-line.
All right.
A Slayer, this will be a Type 2
why don't you
control,
go ahead and
a
take
bomb on
Angels
target
25.
with a 1 by a GBU 12, advise ready 9 line.
Ready for 9-line.
Stay in trail, though, about 1 mile.
Slayer, a Willow, a 083,
2 copies.
1.4
trail.
nautical, break. Slayer, 2, 6, 8,
So
9
the waypoints we're going to want are 4
Enemy
and 5, and
position
then whatever you
in
want
park
for your target.
at grid Bravo Sierra 208618, break. Slayer, a pod talk on. Friendlies a west, a 1700 meters. Egress is left pull to Naomi. Advise ready remarks restrictions.
Ready for remarks and restrictions.
A Slayer, a final
Flight
attack
fencing.
headings will be a 110 clockwise 150. A clearance on final with heading. Send Rebex when able.
Rolling out.
2's fenced.
Line 4,
fuel state.
2689 feet. Bravo Sierra 208.
Fuel state
618. Final attack
11.4.
heading 110 clockwise 150.
Did you say 11-4?
Yes.
A Slayer, a good readback.
Did you
through
not
line
get full
46,
gas?
and let me know what you see.
I should have got full gas.
Stand by.
Did you not take 2 tanks?
That's too bad I wouldn't have.
How many tanks did you bring?
Should have 1 tank.
Oh, sorry, my error. We would always bring 2 tanks for air to ground for the most part.
Yes. So I would have double racked one of my sets of weapons.
Yes. So that's my error. I just assumed. Alright, I'm going to back us down on speed. I'm going to go back to F-Pass, which looks like for current range is 0.76. When we get in the AO, it looks like endurance is 0.60.
Dragon 1-1 contact.
2 copies.
Dragon 1.
What kind
Slayer
of trail should I
discovered
be in?
zero.
Like a half mile?
I would go ahead and do a mile. Give yourself a little
I see
bit of
1 bus and
you know,
maybe a
ability
car
to
next to it. To the
write down
south of the
stuff
bus,
and have some
I
deconfliction.
see
I mean, we already got the vertical
2 times
set, but this
technicals.
just
I
helps.
think they're MLRS with maybe
2
2
caps.
packs standing near the vehicle.
Dragon 1, a Slayer from the vehicles. Come through the park to the northeast until you find 3 mortar tubes with approximately 5 bursts around them.
Capture.
So,
Dragon 1, a Slayer, those mortar tubes are your target.
you're going to hear me say for handshake per VDO, I'm streaming
Eight firm,
my
setting up my
targeting
run.
pod to him, so he'll be able to see it. Just like they would in real life.
Dragon 1, a Slayer, we're going to
Very
attempt to make
cool.
this attack a Simo with a Dragon 2 attacking a target to the south. So just stand by on your racetrack, and I'll advise you when we're ready to go.
Affirm.
Slayer, Dragon, we are not yet established, but you can send 9 line when ready.
Slayer copies. Advise ready game plan 9.
You ready to write down?
Two's ready to type.
Slayer, Dragon, 2 flights ready.
Dragon 2, a Slayer. This will be a Type 2 control. Bomb on target with a 2x a GBU-12 Simo. Advise ready 9 line.
Send it. Send it.
A Slayer, a 9 line follows Elvia, a 265, a 10.7 break. A Slayer, 2530 feet. A dismounts and a light vehicle at a crossroads at grid Bravo Sierra 199er 598 break. A Slayer, marked by a targeting correction, a VDL talk on. Friendlies are a north at 2,000 meters. Egress is a left pull to Escala, blocking, correction, to Escala Elvia, blocking a 24 through 26. Advise ready remote restrictions.
Send remarks and restrictions.
A Slayer, final attack headings are a 225 through a 305. A stay east of the town until a south of the town. And clearance on final with heading. Send readbacks when able.
Copy, standby. Can you read me back lines 4 and 6, please?
To be honest, I don't have the fucking form up to be able to reference for my typing, but I almost got the grid. What was it? Bravo Sierra 199er 598, I believe. Feet was 2530.
Yep, you're good. Slayer, Dragon, ready for readback.
Slayer, send him.
Dragon 2 reads back elevation 2530 feet, location Bravo Sierra 199598, attacks 225 to or through 305. I was unclear, you said stay east and south of the town or just south of the town?
A Slayer, just a stay east of the town or a south of the town.
Copy, staying east or south. You still have visual on me?
Yeah, I got you.
Dragon 2, a Slayer, I have your VDL code up here, so just a slew lines 4 and 6 when able, and advise for the handshake.
Slayer, Dragon 2, stand by for handshake. I have a little bit of clouds pop-eyeing through, so I'm just going to be careful on this.
A Dragon 2, a Slayer, I'm a handshake, but I can see your mast at this time. Once you're unmasked, I'll give you directions on the target.
Yep, stand by. Alright, let me roll it out here. Freaking clouds. Alright, I'm gonna go left turn again. I think if I got this lined up right, we'll almost be on in heading with enough distance. We just got to see what kind of sequence he wants us. Well, we're SIMO, but I don't know if it's SIMO with... he didn't say combined SIMO, but we'll see. And he wants a 12, just to be clear.
Copy that. Laser guided bomb on target.
Dragon 2, a Slayer, come to measuring tape to the right, and just put your crosshairs on that crossroads. A Dragon 2, a Slayer, zoom in for me.
Currently max zoom. I've got some clouds in the way. I'm going to need another 45 seconds, I think.
A Slayer.
Do you have eyes on the target?
I believe so. Hold on.
If this becomes a constant problem, I'll ask the elevator down. Slayer, Dragon 2, handshakes clear.
Slayer, a handshake is clear. Those at that intersection, you should see a 1 light vehicle and approximately a 5 packs, just closer to the intersection from the vehicle.
Yeah, Furman, it looks like the vehicle is somewhat aligned with the long stem of the T, and it looks like it would be facing mostly east and slightly south.
A Slayer, 8 firm. The rear edge of the vehicle, the edge to the northwest is your target.
Copy and confirming you want 1 each 12 from Dragon 2-1 and 2-2.
Slayer, I confirm. A Dragon 1 and a Dragon 2 send earliest TFT.
Dragon 2, I could drop in 30 if you cleared me now. 30 seconds.
Dragon 1.
2 minutes.
I don't have the target.
A Dragon 1, a Dragon 2, a Slayer 1-7. TOT will be a minute, a 1-2.
Dragon Slayer, are you using UTC? Actually, check that. Are you saying 1-2 after the hour, as in 12 minutes from now?
Should be hour independent as long as you're on a full time zone. It's just a minute, a 1-2 of the hour.
So are you saying 12 minutes from now?
Whatever hour it is, and 12 minutes. So 2 minutes from now.
Copy. 2 minutes from now. So 3 after the hour.
Dragon 2, a Slayer, state time.
I have in-game time of 1301.
A Slayer, Roger, I'm using a real time. 1 second.
Copy. Can you get that? Do you need that grid to punch it into the targeting pod again?
A Dragon 1, a Dragon 2,
Yeah.
just for deconfliction here. We will use a minutes, a 04 as the TOT. In-game, a minutes, 04.
Copy. 04 in-game.
Dragon 1 copies 04.
Let me know when you need the grid.
Go ahead, I lost you visual here for a sec.
Just go ahead and turn left. Bravo Sierra 199598. Bravo Sierra 199598. And I'm going to speed us up to 350 to make that TOT. Elevation is 2530 feet.
I got it. Let me see if I can find it in the pod now.
Alright, just turn left. Make sure you're with me as well.
I got you visual. I'm 1.8 miles behind you.
Okay, we're looking pretty decent here. I need to get some speed up, and then we'll end up a little bit farther away. We'll be able to turn in within 1 minute pretty easy. And he wants just the back of that truck to be hit.
I think I see the truck at the intersection.
Dragon 1-1 in for 131.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Dragon
turn in.
1-1, a cleared hot.
Okay, he wants us to hit on that time. That's fine. We'll be a little bit behind.
Alright, just to confirm, I think I see the truck at the intersection. I'm having some very interesting pod issues where it won't give me a crosshair. I'm going to switch modes.
Yeah, do the sensor control in the direction of the targeting pod.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, I'm turning in now.
Dragon 1-1, one way.
Slayer.
Alright, call in individually. I'm going to call in now. Dragon Slayer, Dragon 2-1 in 255.
A Dragon 2 flight, a Slayer, a clear hot.
Alright, I got mine off. You turned in front of me.
Dragon 2-2 in on 245.
Dragon 2 to your clear hot.
Dragon 2 flight 2 away. Alright, just keep visual on me. You're sliding underneath me. Do you have visual on me?
Negative.
Okay, we almost collided there.
Dragon 1, a Dragon 2, a good hit. A Dragon 1, advisory to BDA.
So
Dragon
I'm on
1
your
ready for
right
BDA.
side, a little bit below you.
3 times mortar
Visual.
team.
Okay. Just go ahead and push back to trail, and then we're going to go back to our holding spot here.
Dragon 1, a Slayer, Roger, at a minute, 04. A Dragon 1 dropped a 1 by GBU-12, destroyed a 3 times mortar tube, and a 5 times a dismount. A mission success. A Dragon 2, a Slayer 1-7, advisory to BDA.
Send it.
Dragon 2, a Slayer 1-7, at a minute, 04. A Dragon 2 dropped a 2 by a GBU-12, destroyed a 1 times a light vehicle, a 3 times a small ammo cache, and a 5 times a dismount.
Dragon 2 copies.
I don't know what the fuck's up with my pod. Like, it's not giving me any different symbology at all as I'm trying to cycle through with the sensor select. It's still, like, I can still move my diamond around and still sensor select, but it's just not, like, flipping through any modes.
Dragon 2, a Slayer 1-7. I got a new tasking for you, advise ready, game plan 9 line.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. You ready to copy?
2's ready to copy.
Slayer Dragon 2, send it.
A Dragon 2, this will be a Type 2 control, on target, a guns, 30-second interval, advise ready 9 line.
This will be fun. Send 9 line.
A Slayer, a 9 line, Elvia, a 263, a 10 nautical, break. A Slayer, 2518 feet. A dismounts and truck along a road in the open at grid. A Bravo Sierra 21559er 3 break. Marked by a VDL talk-on. Friendlies are a northwest 3700 meters. Egress a left pull to a Skyla Elvia blocking 24 through 26. Advise ready remarks restrictions.
Send remarks and restrictions.
A Slayer, a final attack headings are a 180 through a 270. Stay east or south of the town. Approved to surface, correction, approved to Cherubs 5 on final, correction, approved to Cherubs 5, clearance on final with heading. Send readbacks when able.
Copy, standby. Copy, standby. Go ahead and read back 4 and 6 if able.
I got elevation 2518, guns, grid Bravo Sierra 215593, attack heading 180 through 270.
You're good. Slayer 1-7, Dragon 2 flight ready for rebacks.
Slayer sent.
Elevation 2518 feet. Location Bravo Sierra 215593. All attacks 180 through 270. Maintain east and south and Cherubs 5.
Slayer, good readbacks. The strike is approved. Correction, a slew lines 4-6, and let me know what you see.
Roger, slewing. Do you know what cherubs means?
Do not.
Just don't go under 500 feet. He said in the Suck Alpha that there was guns and to stay under 500 feet. Or stay above 500 feet.
Roger that.
Alright, I am completely masked. I'm going to speed up. And so he wants a 30-second interval. Let me clarify something. Slayer 17, Dragon 2 flight.
Slayer.
Did you want impacts 30 seconds apart?
Slayer, A-firm, impacts at 30 seconds apart just for deconfliction.
Yeah, firm. That's a little bit harder to do, but we can do it. I would just stay 1 mile behind me. Actually, make that 1.5 miles.
Have on distance to that target about 17 miles.
Yeah, I'm showing. Yeah, that would be right for you. Yes. All right, I'm going to turn left. Slayer, Dragon 2 flight, handshake.
Dragon 2, Slayer, handshake. You're on it, just under your crosshair. Should see a vehicle to the northeast, northwest, and some packs on either side of the vehicle with what seems to be ammo cases.
Yeah, firm. I'm a little bit far out. I will turn in and get a better sight here for us. 1 second.
Dragon Slayer, roger, there's no coordinated TOT on this attack, so if you want to turn inbound, as long as we can get a good capture before it's time to release, then you'll be good to go.
Yeah, firm. That's the intent. Alright, do you know about switching POS to INS?
I got my position on GPS.
Yeah, firm, for guns. And then you're going to need to go to guns, unbox any munitions you have, and then select PGU, because that's the type of rounds we're carrying.
Alright, gun, and then PGU.
Yep.
And we're basically just looking for that diamond and then running in on that.
Yep. Slayer, Dragon, handshake.
Slayer, handshake.
I've got one Vic. It is facing northeast, and it looks like I have multiple packs to the rear, but no packs in front.
A Slayer, a good target area to read back. The south end of that vehicle is your target.
Copy. Dragon 2 in 232.
Dragon 2, correction, Dragon 2-1, cleared hot.
Dragon 2-2 in on 232.
Yeah, you're going to slow down and get a little more
Dragon
spacing.
2-2, cleared hot.
Because I'm going to roll and pull at about 3 miles, and I'm going to be, well, at this altitude, probably about 4 miles. Alright, I'm going to roll and pull in. Alright, I'm coming off. Off the throttle, that is. Speed brake on. Alright, I'm off.
Dragon 2-1, good hits. Dragon 2-2, from leads hits, north, 50 meters, a vehicle moving south to north. A Dragon 2 flight, a good hit. However, there's one vehicle still working. You're cleared. Immediate reattack. Same remarks, same restrictions, same weapon type.
Dragon 2 copies, maneuvering. Slayer, Dragon 2, handshake on that vehicle.
A Dragon 2, a Slayer, that vehicle is your target.
I see the vehicle, I see it moving, I just don't see you.
I'm turning left in front of you. Reference your SA page. Slayer, Dragon 2 in 220.
A Dragon, a 2-1, cleared hot.
Guns, guns, guns.
Dragon, a 2-1, a good hit. A Dragon, a 2-2, straight on from leads hits.
Dragon 2-2, in on 230.
A Dragon, a 2-2, a cleared hot. Dragon, a 2-2, a good hit. A Dragon flight, advise ready BDA.
Send BDA. Follow me.
Dragon 2 flight at a minute, a 1, a 5, and a 1, a 7. Employed a guns. Slayer, I say again, a minute, a 1, a 5, and a 1, a 7. Engaged with a gun, destroyed a 1 times a vehicle and a 5 times a dismounts.
Dragon 2 flight copies.
A Dragon 1, a Dragon 2, a Slayer. At this point, we're in a short lull, so just a saunter, and I'll get the next targets ready for you.
Dragon 2 copies.
Dragon 1 copies.
Do you know what saunter mean?
Negative.
It means go back to your position and fly. Well, saunter just means fly max endurance, which for us is going to be 0.52. We're going to get back to our spot and get to our blocks.
Roger that, I am 3.4 miles behind you.
A Dragon
Say
1, a
what you
Slayer,
got in the
advise ready game plan line.
I'm sorry, say again?
What do you got in
Dragon
the box?
1-1,
You
ready
gonna
for
fly
99.
that pass, 0.52.
That's mine says 0.53.
Dragon 1, this will be a Type 2 patrol.
You should check
bomb
your
on target,
F-pass
1
because you
by
have different weight.
GBU-12.
And
Advise
what's your
ready
fuel, by the
9
way?
Ready for 9-line.
Fuel state 7.4.
Dragon 1, a Willow, 083, a 11.4. 2,689 feet.
And resume your
2
25,000.
MLRS in park at Bravo
You say
Sierra
resume Angels is 25?
208,618 break. Slayer, marked by pod talk on. Friendlies west 1700 meters. Egress a left pull to a Naomi. Advise ready remarks restrictions.
Ready for remarks and restrictions.
Slayer, a final attack headings 110, clockwise a 150. Clearance on final with heading. Send readbacks when able.
Line 4, 2689 feet. Bravo Sierra 208, 618. Final attack heading 110, clockwise 150.
Dragon 1, Slayer, good readbacks. Through line 4-6, let me know what you see.
Stand by.
Slayer, Dragon 2 established.
Slayer. Dragon 2, a Slayer, from your racetrack, get your pods oriented into the southeast corner edge of the town, and see if you can find some targets for me.
Copy, sensor tasking southeast.
Slayer.
Dragon 1-1, contact.
Dragon 1, Slayer, let me know what you see.
2 times MLRS. They just look like trucks with rocket launchers on the back.
Do you see any dismounts near the vehicles?
Stand by, let me get a look close.
Can you look out the cockpit and see where my targeting pod is? See my staple?
Yeah, wait one, I'll find it.
I can give you a grid if you want.
Wait one, I'll take a grid. Send it.
Bravo Sierra 211605, elevation 2657.
This is Dragon 1. Yeah, I see a dismount just kind of behind the
Say again, Bravo
the
Sierra.
farthest west truck. There's also a dismount
211605, elevation
to the south.
2657.
Near a road.
A Dragon 1,
Reading
a Slayer,
back,
that's a
Bravo
good target
Sierra
area readback.
211605,
The
elevation
southernmost technical is your target.
2657.
Yeah, Firm, go ahead and get your targeting pod on.
Captured on southernmost technical.
A Dragon 1, a Slayer, your strikes approved, press when able.
I got Diamond and a close staple. Don't have the pod on there yet. Give me one. Cloud, I'm obscured.
One same.
Dragon 1-1 is inbound from IP.
Slayer, continue.
Looks like I'll be clear of the cloud in about 15 seconds.
Dragon 1-1 in for 130.
Dragon 1-1 cleared hot.
Dragon 1-1, one away.
Slayer.
think I'm going to have to turn around to get something on this run. I thought maybe we'd be clear to see it, but we are not. Do you know how to use a mark point?
Kinda.
On your essay page, you'll see OSB 9.
A Dragon 1 snare. Good hits. Good hits. Advise
It'll
ready
say
BDA.
MK1. You can push that and you'll store
Ready
what
for
you're looking
BDA.
at.
Slayer at a minute. A 2-5.
Marked.
Dragon 1 dropped a 1 by GBU-12, destroyed a 2 times improvised MLRS with a 2 times a dismount.
What's your airspeed?
250.
Dragon 1 copies BDA.
A Dragon 1, a Dragon 2, advise ready for update to situation.
Dragon 1 ready.
2 ready.
A Dragon 1, Dragon 2, a Slayer. It looks like that last strike really stirred up some stuff in the town. I'm expecting to see maybe a firefight or some movement of troops kick off pretty soon. However, we're not sure what direction that movement may take if it happens. Likely to be a moving targets coming up, exiting the town. Dragon 1, Dragon 2, acknowledge.
Dragon 1 copies.
Dragon 2 copies. Oh, it looks like my stream is getting choppy. I'll have to fix that for next time. I think I know the problem. Slayer 1-7, Dragon 2.
Go for Slayer.
Per tasking, I have a grid and elevation for you.
Percent.
Grid Bravo Sierra 211605, elevation 2657 feet. It looked like packs and possibly a small Vic in the open. I'll be able to give you a handshake in about 30 seconds.
Slayer.
Alright, I'm going to level out here. Slayer, Dragon 2, handshake.
Slayer, Dragon 2, handshake. However, I'm having difficulty making out exactly what that is in your pod. Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, Firm, I'm also going to move closer. It looks like to me I have 3 or 4 packs in a technical. I can't tell from this time. It looks like one of the packs in the back of the technical, possibly with a mounted gun in the rear.
Slayer copies. I'm also tally that position from my location.
Copy. Can you confirm description?
Dragon 2, Slayer looks to be a 1 technical with an HMG with a possible dismount on the edge of an orchard or a tree line. I have eyes on possible 1 dismount. However, per your VDL, looks to be maybe a 2 or 3 dismounts.
Yeah, Firm. Looks like there's 2 dismounts on the south side of the vehicle on what looks like to be either a softball or hardball road, and the vehicle is off the road and it is also facing southwest.
Dragon 2, Slayer 1, stand by 30 seconds. I think I broke my binos somehow.
Copy. Alright, I'm turning back to the right here.
I think I've got the target at the end of the road there, right?
Yep, I see your staple.
A Dragon 2 Slayer, can you say again your last?
Dragon 2 was just confirming I have 2 packs on either a softball or hardball road. The technical is off the road facing south west. Slayer, you copy?
Slayer cop.
Gonna put us in a kind of a tight left-hand turn here. I don't usually like to break this line in airspace, but I can see where the other flight is. 17 miles away, we're good. What's your fuel state?
Fuel state 6.0.
Okay, we probably have one more of these and then we're going to have to RTV. Or at least get fuel.
Dragon 2 Slayer advisory to game plan 9-1.
Send it.
Slayer, this will be a Type 2 control. Bomb on target, 2 by GBU 12. A SIMO. Advisory D9 line.
Send it.
A Slayer, Elvia, a 273. A 10.2 break. Slayer, a line 4. From your sensor, HMG technical and dismounts, a line 6 from your sensor, a line 7 a targeting pod talk on, a line 8 a northwest 2000, egress a left pull to a Skyla Elvia a block a 24 through 26. Advise radio rush restrictions.
Send them.
A Slayer, a final attack headings 180, clock rise a 220, a clearance on final with heading. Send rebacks when able.
Alright, I don't need to correlate. I know you can see it. I can see your staple. We've talked about it, so we're good. Slayer 17, Dragon 2 flight, 4 and 6 from pod per talk on. Restrictions 180220.
A Dragon 2, a Slayer, a good readbacks.
Go to Millpower.
Just a call contact on that target, and we'll press the attack.
2 mil power. I'm having trouble with this. For some reason, I don't have gun boxed, and my 82 LG is... I don't know what's going on.
You just want to get 82, just box 82 LG and you should be fine.
Arm, bro. I'm an idiot. But still, I have target selected and I don't have auto symbology, and I still have a gun HUD up even though it's not boxed.
What are you doing, son?
Dude, I've never seen it do this. Like, I have a gun pipper, but gun's not boxed. I have 82 LG
Go out of air to ground mode and go back in. Cycle it.
there, but I don't have auto symbology even though I'm in auto.
Yeah. Hey, just turn towards me and cycle air to ground mode. Go out and go back in again. Let me know if that helped.
Nope, nothing. I still have a fucking gun pipper.
Can you try unboxing the gun?
Yeah, I keep hitting, it's unboxed. I keep hitting it and unboxing it, and I'm just getting a fucking, I still have a pipper up.
And you've got, did you drop both 82 LGs?
Negative, still have one on my right.
Alright, go ahead and go to Millpile. And then, I don't know what to do if you don't have that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, something is definitely funky with something. I've never had my symbology not work the way I would expect it.
Alright, stand by. Slayer 1-7, Dragon 2.
Oh, wait, I may have it.
A Dragon 2 Slayer comms check.
Stand by.
I think I'm good.
Dragon 2, disregard. Alright, get your ass up next to me. Get on my left side.
Dragon
I'm gonna have
2,
you
a
cut
Slayer
the
comms
circle.
check.
Slayer, you're Lima Charlie.
Dragon, I have you a same. Confirm you're still contact that group.
Yeah, affirm. I am contact on that group per VDL.
Slayer copies. The strike is approved. Press when able.
2 copies. Alright, get on my left side. I want you to turn inside of me, and I want you to get lined up with me so that we can get on target together for simultaneous impacts. I want you to take the packs in the road, and I'm going to take the vehicle. You copy? Cap, can you hear me?
2 copies, shifting to the packs in the road.
Okay, and then come up on my left side. I'm doing 330. You should be able to catch up here. Just do like quarter-mile spread, but just stay on spread. Follow your target line on in, and we'll drop at the same time. Looks like we could probably turn in here. I'm gonna have you cut the circle into me, okay?
Man, I have no good symbology in this pod. I have no idea where this bomb's actually gonna land.
Okay. Don't drop then. Slayer, Dragon Flight, Dragon 2 Flight in 200.
Dragon 2 flight cleared hot.
You have no symbology still?
I got something. This bomb will be close to those packs, guaranteed.
Okay, go ahead and release when you're ready.
20 seconds.
I just released. You ended up behind me. I'm going to descend for clouds. Slayer, Dragon
Pickle.
2.
Slayer.
One away, descending 4 clouds. 2-2 is slightly delayed, 20 seconds.
Slayer.
My bomb's off. Laser's on now. Yep.
Dragon 2-1, good hits.
Alright, you should still hit the packs in the road.
Yeah, I was just trying to get something going.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on. I'm gonna turn left as instructed, get back up to my block. Let me know what your fuel state is after that bomb hits.
Fuel state's 4-8. I got good impact.
Dragon Flight, good hits. Advise ready, a BDA.
Send VDA.
Slayer, Dragon 2 flight at a minute of 40, dropped a 2x a GBU-12, destroyed a 1 times a technical and approximately a 4 times dismounts.
Dragon 2 copies.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, man. It just doesn't cycle through any symbology. So like, it just has like a velocity vector, and that's what I was pointing at the fucking targets. Like, very weird.
Okay. You don't have, I don't know what would cause that.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
weird
Dragon
whether I have a
1-1
target box or
contact.
not.
And you're in auto.
Dragon 1, a Slayer, ascend a
Affirmative,
grid
I'm
elevation.
in auto. You know what? When I messed with my
8-digit grid.
keyboard binds for
Bravo
the voice
Sierra.
attack, something may have gotten messed up, but
2140,
these are like standard ass binds for like sensor
6125,
select switch,
elevation,
and it's working too. Like I can move my
2749
diamond
feet.
around.
Yeah.
What does M warning mean?
That's mask warning, meaning you're about to lose. If you keep going the way you're going and don't turn back towards your target, you're going to lose the targeting pod's visual on it.
Roger that. So that's not what's causing it to destroy itself.
Nope.
So just the symbology is not changing, but when I switch now, I'm seeing it goes from auto
Dragon 1,
to
Slayer.
INR to C.
Roger, I have no eyes on that location. Can you describe to me the enemy forces in that position?
Yeah.
2 times technical with 6 dismounts at a T intersection, outskirts of town.
Dragon 1, a Slayer, Roger.
On fuel state
I will
4.5.
deconflict with friendlies and be back to you in a second.
Slayer 1-7, Dragon 2 flight.
Go for Slayer.
Or
Dragon 2 Slayer, say again.
we are bingo fuel request routing out of the RAWs.
A Slayer copies, advise most economical altitude.
The 24-26 will work for us.
Slayer copies, a Dragon 2 flight. You are approved. A Skyla, a Molly out of my airspace, blocking a 24 through 26.
Skyla Molly 24-26.
Dragon 2 Slayer, thanks for the help. See you guys later.
See you. Alright, go ahead and get on me. And just go to section cruise and we'll pull out of here.
Dragon 1, a Slayer. Correction. My contact with friendly forces reports no friendly forces in that vicinity. Wait 1 and I'll have a game plan 9 line for you.
Dragon 1 copies.
Yeah, when I get into auto, with the pod. I can TDC and then I get a cross, but there's no like tracking symbology. It's fucking weird, man. I select a vector there that's like definitely not my velocity vector.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. So we can run it, we're going to have to go to Skylet, and then we can turn out to Molly, and then we can go back to the carrier. It's only 50 miles back to the carrier, it looks like, so if that's the case... Oh no, that's to the... let's see, 124 miles. What's your fuel state right now?
Fuel state 4.0.
Alright, you should have about 2,000 pounds when we get to the boat.
I just gotta actually stick a fucking pattern. Alright, so TAC N is 7.4.
7-2.
7.2 X-ray.
Then on the HS High page in the bottom of the top left, at the bottom under LCN, tell me what number that says.
Say that again?
On the HSI page, after you box TAC in, on the top left, it's going to say LCN. It's the third line down. I want to know what the fourth line down says.
Fourth line says 7.45 and climbing.
No, that wouldn't be correct.
Oh, so then would it be the time that's going down? 16:30?
No, so it's the fourth line. The top line is the
Dragon 1
raw
Slayer.
heading.
Advise ready gameplay 9-line.
The second one is...
Ready for 9-line.
I'm not
Dragon
sure
1
what that
via
is.
Type 2 control. Bomb on target 1
Oh,
by
that's time to
GBU-12.
arrive there.
9-line follows.
The third
Niobe,
line
a
LCN, that's the
1-7
Lincoln.
A 10 nautical.
So what does it
Break.
say underneath LCN?
A line 4 from aircraft.
It says
2 times technical
1180.
and 6 times dismount. A line 6 from aircraft.
Okay, we're going to have to go
Break.
get you fuel.
A no mark. Friendlies northwest.
Alright, let's
2000.
reference TAC in
Egress
76. We can't bring you back with 1,000 pounds of fuel. Alright, we're going to make a
Advise
right-hand
radio
turn.
max restrictions.
Ready for remarks and restrictions.
Slayer, a final attack heading would be a 150 through a 180. Clearance on final with headings and readbacks 20.
In this scenario, am I supposed to read back my grid or just say for my aircraft?
You can read back your grids. I'll just confirm them against the ones you sent earlier to make sure that nothing's changed.
Alright, go ahead and fence out.
There's no security involved because
Fenced out, fuel state 3.3.
So I can't independently verify them.
Sure, okay. Stand by, repositioning.
Slayer,
Slayer, Dragon 2 flight checking out. See ya!
Dragon 2, you're approved. Switch off my freak. See you in the deep.
Flight, push 12 left.
2 copies, 12 left.
We must be... Let's go ahead and descend to 17,500. We're either getting a look-down penalty or this thing is beaming us. They're both, which is garbage as far as I understand the radar, but, you know, whatever. I have no tanker. Do you?
I got him visual.
Okay. From 26 miles?
Yeah, VR.
Oh, I see him too. Oh, I think I got him on radar now.
Yeah, I should have him high.
Yep, I got him on radar.
I got you for a tide rejoin here, so I can finally get up to you.
2-1-1-1-1-1. Request rejoin.
Lost him on radar again.
2-1-1-1-1-2. Request rejoin.
Alright, he's in a big turn. I'm going to offset us right. He's going to come right at us.
1-1-2. Request rejoin.
I'm at fuel state 2.0.
Were you on burner?
No, sitting mill. Whoa, my fucking, why is my speed brake out? That'll fucking do it, bro. Jesus Christ. I'm like, why can't I catch up to you? Fuck.
Alright, I'm going to turn this in, but we're going to be kind of really far out of position here just because he never turned. Oh, now he's turning inside of us. This is going to be fun.
We're in a fucking two-circle now, dude.
I would have swore he was going to turn.
2-1-1-1-1-2. Request rejoin.
I'm not getting him on the radio.
Are you on 12 on the left?
Yeah, let me try again.
Okay, do you have visual? There you are.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to slow down here. Shell 2-1, Dragon 2 flight established, left observation. 2-1 moving from left obs to right basket.
2-2 moving left ops, left basket.
Go ahead and take about 7,000 pounds.
Roger, 7,000.
Shell 21311. Request rejoin. Ready, recontact. Rotate to pre-contact at 18,000 at 2,000. Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact. Ready, recontact. Return pre-contact. Ready, recontact. Clear contact. Ready, recontact. Clear contact.
Oh man, I haven't done that in a long time.
Contact. Return pre-contact. Contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
I overshot it too. I was very surprised.
Return pre-contact.
Wow.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Abort rejoin.
I've got to get my freaking voice attack fixed.
Dragon 2, this is Dragon 1.
Go for 2.
I am 17 miles behind you. I need some gas too. I'm at state 27. I'll be there shortly.
Do you want us to wait for you?
If you would,
Yeah, from.
I'll come in with you. Yeah, I'll come in with you as dash 3.
Okay.
Are you guys wrapped up?
I got 7,000. Should I take a little more?
Yeah, go to 8. Yeah, we're just, he's about to another 1,000 pounds, but we're just left obs. We got plenty of fuel in time. Correction, we are right obs.
Sweet.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Shell 2-1, Dragon 2-2, moving left basket to right out.
Abort and rejoin.
Abort rejoin.
Refuel.
Shell 2-1-1.
1. Request rejoin.
1.
Ah, it is working.
Proceed to pre-contact F-18,000 at 270.
Abort rejoin. Abort refuel.
Abort rejoin.
I'm 10 miles and closing.
Copy. If you want to switch to 2 on the right.
Radio check, 2 on the right.
Lima Charlie, welcome aboard 3. Oh God. Call into the radio tanker. He just did a hard left turn.
Did he run out of fuel?
I don't know. He just did a hard left turn. Wow. Are you called into him?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's out of fuel.
It's Shell 2-1, right?
Yep. I mean, we didn't take that much fuel from him.
He should be fine. Maybe he reset his... Maybe there was a waypoint sequence he was on, and he reached the end.
Dude, that was violent. Like, that was some BFM level stuff.
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me.
Okay, I'm pulling up here.
Ready for contact.
Clear contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
How far is the carrier?
75 miles.
Report rejoin. Disconnected.
Going right.
Three, let me know when you're established.
3 is saddled up, ready to go.
I'm going to roll us straight. Gonna give us a little bit of power. We're going to descend. Alright, we'll make a left-hand turn, continue our descent.
Did you call the carrier in?
Nope, 1 second. Options. I don't see nav group or Navy group on here. Take 10. Take 4.
I see it.
Take 1.
It's on my F4.
Take 3. I got it. Looks like BRC is 3-5.
Say again for BRC.
035. 20 knots over the deck, 3 starboard, but that's going to change. Looks like they're going to go to 40. Flight push 16 left.
Three.
2.
Grendel, you're 307.
Hey, firm.
Nah, I don't know my line number. It's bad.
I don't know if I assigned you one yet or not. I was actually thinking about that. We'll just call you 374 for now. Actually, you might even be like 372 because we had 2 people resign this week. They both got busy and said that with our level of realism, they weren't going to be able to keep up, which I knew, and that's fine. I just thought they had really good chances. Yeah, if you want to practice parade beforehand, that's fine. I guess actually coming off the tanker, we would be parade, but you guys can go section crew, or now it would be division cruise, if you want here, because we're going to be making a pretty good right-hand turn at some point coming up.
I'm gonna push off section, division cruise.
3 copies.
Yep, again, just my wingtip to my nose, 100 feet to 500 feet. And then you'll have freedom left and right, and so will 3. And then when we're in 10 miles, I'll put you guys back in parade.
Whew, I'm gonna have to take my sweatshirt off for this, I think.
Are you getting all worked up over there, hot and bothered?
I sure am.
So what I'm doing here, Cap, is I have the course line set for BRC, which is now 4-4, by the way, showing on the boat. And what I'm doing is I'm flying towards the TACAN symbol on the HSI page. I'm going to fly us so that we come in basically around position 1. I'm looking at my C-cell, which is telling me how many miles abeam we are of the carrier. So right now we're 58.1 miles abeam. And that means that I'm going to turn into the carrier. I want to be able to be outside the 5-mile bubble if there was other jets there. There's not, so I want to come in at about at least a mile abeam, maybe 0.8 abeam, and then we can go ahead and do a full commence. Technically from here, with no one in the overhead, we could just go straight to commence, but it'd be good to practice the pattern, since that's what we were talking about originally anyways. I'm just talking you through how I, plan this, what I'm doing while I'm up here, what I'm looking for, and when I know to turn. I'll probably start turning us, if there was other jets in the pattern, I'll probably start turning us about 9 miles, so we come out somewhere about, 6-7 miles outside the bubble, so 6 or 7 miles, so we outside the bubble. In this case, I'll probably wait to about 7, maybe 6 miles, get us turned in. Flight, safe fuel state.
2, fuel state 6.7.
3, 6.4.
Union Marshal 300, holding hands with 372, 307, marking MOMS 150, 49 miles, 12,000, low state 6.2. Alright, put your hooks down.
Both your hooks look good.
You're good.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and descend us a little bit here. So just so you know, on this one, we'll go over it in the TAC SOP. 3 is actually going to be double the distance you are behind me. So if you're 100 feet, he's going to go 200 feet behind you. Again, he's flying off of me, but he can go left or right as he chooses.
2 copies, so you keep double spacing back through the division, I guess.
Yeah, because they're going to be flying as a second division, but 3 or that lead is going to fly off of me still. Alright, I'm going to level us out at 2,000 feet. And I'm going to start to get us slowed down, probably to about 20 miles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slow us down a little bit. So at 10 miles, we want to be at 2,000 feet, which is our pre-assigned low holding. If that was filled, we'd have to push up, obviously. Can have 6 jets in that holding pattern. I'm going to be at 250 knots, roughly speaking. So you shouldn't have to use speed brake because I'm not going to go idle. Should always have a little bit of throttle in there for you to play with. Marshall 300, see you at 10. Flight push 1 left. Alright, you can close into parade. Now I'm going to give a little bit of a wing nod, just a slight little nod, and then about a half second later I'm going to continue to my roll. First roll is going to be to 15 degrees for a mile, and then it will be another 15 degrees after that mile. When I'm offset here, I'm coming in, I want to be just about 1 mile, maybe 0.8 miles from the carrier. Right now we're about 1.0. I'm not quite on BRC, so we'll probably be about 0.9, maybe 0.8 when we get there. I'm going to wait for the TACAN to flip over, whatever my mileage is or distance from the TACAN. As soon as it goes down and then starts to climb back up, that's when I begin my turn. It's just the way I round things off in order to get a nice entry into the commence.
Roger that. So once the TACAN flips, then we're going 15 degrees. And
Not exactly when it flips. I wait when it flips and then it starts to go up, when the distance actually goes up a little bit. I turn slightly into you guys.
no, I'm just following you in formation best I can, or...
That's it. That's all you have to worry about. And look, we're about 0.7. This is about what I wanted, so we're nice there. This gives me a nice offset. I can see the carrier. See the deck without having to strain too hard. And yep, after the TACAN rolls over, all I'm doing is for looking for it. It's going to keep going down, and then as soon as it goes back up, that's when I begin my turn. Looks like the deck is clear. Alright, TACAN is rolling over. Distance has gone up. Here we go, 15-degree turn.
Sorry, Grendel, a little squirrely there.
Alright, we're going to go for the extra 15 degrees here. And we're going to keep turning until about 254, and then we're going to roll out. We're going to reduce our altitude to 800 feet, and we're going to increase our speed to 350 knots. And then we're going to go for the 45-degree turn. Again, you want to keep my nose on the horizon. So right in between the light sky and the water. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start rolling out. We're going to go ahead and descend. Going to add power. Alright, I'm going to make a 45-degree turn. Here we go.
I gotta break this bad habit of climbing the ladder.
Yeah, just keep my nose on the horizon. This is the hardest part of all of this. Alright, gonna roll out. Alright, I want you to go ahead and hold your speed to and hold your altitude. When I say flight hold speed, you're going to hold exactly where you are, 350 knots, 800 feet, and you'll brake 17 seconds after me. Now I'm going to go ahead and go forward, so flight hold speed. Three zero zero Hornet Ball 4.2.
Three 7-2 Hornet Ball, fuel state 4.
Roger Ball.
307 Hornet Ball 4.2.
Roger, ball. Place wheel chocks.
Chief, place the wheel chocks. Copy.
It's a little easier if we go to my rear a little bit more. There you go. Just get you lined up easy. And remember, like the third line in, and just take your nose right to the back of my rear. Yep, and coming a little closer. Real easy on the throttle. Yeah, I set a curve about 15 on my throttle to give me smooth inputs. Are you seeing lag with him or warp?
Certainly no.
Interesting, I did. You actually busted the line there, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, I see that from F2 now. I'm a good 4 feet past it.
Yeah. It takes a minute to get used to. Yeah, it's definitely out there. Alright, let's jump out and we will go debrief.